fear. We've been in neutral fear-ish for a while. I'm going back to what I said 2 weeks ago. We need a good sentiment reset. Again, I really do think it. I think this stagnation is like, okay, we definitely have the bearish pressure. You can all see that. But we don't have any bullish pressure. So I think there needs to be another flush out. Is it a one-day flush out or is it like a week-long flush out? I think there's fair equal chances for both. It could be a 1 wick. Maybe it's just a sustained few days beneath the 90K level. Could be in the 80s, in the 80K region. Just watch out for that, okay? Don't be scared because we're discussing it now beforehand. Don't be scared because we need that, okay? Once again, I'm going back. We need a little bit more fear. We need more fear. Let's reset the market sentiment and put in a new support floor. Put in a new base level to jump off of. Another thing is a sustained period of time in fear, like on the left side of this index. Usually it means big money is accumulating. Big money is accumulating. They are buying these assets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, whatever it is. That's usually what is happening when we are on the left side in fear. So that's a good thing. It's not like 100% all the time, but usually that's what it means. When you look back, you can see, oh, that's where they were accumulating. Why did we need a reset? Why was last week's reset good? And why do we need another? Well, if you scroll down here, you can see the historical crypto fear and greed index over time. So I gotta do 1 year because I want to show you. We were in fear since October. We were in greed since October. Greed. So greed is like above 50. So above this level, everything above this level, I'm hovering with my mouse, is greed. Look how long we were in greed. October 14th, this entire section, all of this was greed, 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 greed. And that is too long of a time to spend in greed. When you're in greed since October to just last week, that's a long, long time. So it was October 14th to February 3rd, it looks like. That's a long time. So it's a long time. We were prolonged in greed. It was in a very, very deep need of a reset. So we got that reset last week. I think possibly we need a better reset. It just needs a good sentiment reset. Let's just say that. I think we need another flush out, okay, to really get this in the red. It's a puke yellow right now. We definitely need to turn the fear up a little more. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm waiting for. Okay. And then back on this daily exchange volume, again, I showed you on the BTC chart, but you can see the volume is dropping. This is across the board. The chart I showed you was BTC volume, but crypto trading volume is dropping. And then where's the ETF flows? Here we go. ETFs. ETF flows are also dropping. So green bars are inflows, red bars to the bottom are outflows. Look at how small inflows and outflows have been in the past, since February. It's been relatively small. So not a lot of ETF inflows, green bars, not a lot of ETF outflows, red bars either. Again, this is another volume data. Trading volume is dropping, BTC trading volume is dropping, ETF inflows and outflows are dropping. All this is telling me is people are getting bored and chasing other shiny balls again. But it's not necessarily a bad thing when you put all the information we have together. Okay, everything that I just said so far. We want to see volume pick up as prices rise, because then that tells me it's a sustainable rally. If prices rally, they pop off, but there's a drop in volume, That's not a good thing. That's a red flag. That tells me those higher prices are not sustainable. So it's good where we are right now. I think we just need another flush, another sentiment reset, and then we need prices and volume to move up in tandem. And that's good. That'll be happy days. Okay, so lots of things to look out for. It's really just a waiting game, a test of patience. You all know that. You've heard that time and time again. So, to summarize everything, let's see, inflation is up. Okay, CPI data, inflation is up. The market overall is still up. We're still up. Overall, market is still up. There is, however, short-term downward pressure. Ever since BTC printed that all-time high of 109K on January 20th. Right now, we're currently sitting through a range. Well, that's all it is. Consolidation, range, sideways, stagnation, whatever you want to call it, we're sitting in a range. Nothing has changed. From last week to this week, nothing has changed at all. The daily chart, right now, all it's doing, it's trying to find its low. Where is the support floor? Where is the low? Was this the low? It could be, but be open to the possibility of another low. A low that's lower than this low, lower than the global trade war, Trump tariff low. So any change in trend we see, first, just know you're going to see that happen on the intraday before the daily. You're going to see it on the 4-hour and 1-hour first. You're going to see higher highs and higher lows here first. You want an early indication. You want a head start. You want to look on the 1-hour. Okay, right now it's still consistent lower highs, lower lows. You can see it. There's no denying. Lower highs, lower lows. You will see this trend change on the 1-hour first. And that's going to be higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. And then you'll see it on the daily. So you'll see it on the hourly before it even gives you a sign on the daily. So just watch out for all of that. Again, it's a waiting game.